Hello everybody, this is Agnostic Haywood here. About to dig into the third book of the Old Testament, Leviticus. In summary, I think Genesis and Exodus are just sort of allegory and tales in fantasy that are passed from generation to generation, assembled probably by people that are viewed as holy in the religion, and then off you go. So Leviticus, it's been a while. I'm not going to hover over details or make points I've already made. You know, I do not think that there's any literal communication between clouds and people and such. So a lot of this, just at least on this page, looks like rules of what's going on. But, you know, we'll glance through, see what we see. I'm not going to memorize details. It's just more of the same to me in any event. Lord called Moses, spoke to him from the tent of meeting. I don't believe that any of that's happening. Maybe he's just having, you know, maybe his brain is thinking he hears gods or something. I don't know. Speak to the Israelites when you make an offering. Bring your offering of an animal, a burnt offering, offer a male without defect. So we're talking about animal sacrifice, honestly. Blah, blah. Slaughter the young bull. I mean, this is animal sacrifice. It's weird in today's terms. It's especially alarming to think that, you know, they wouldn't be eating the meat. They would just be wasting it. Or that any God requires animals to be killed and burned is odd to me. So in any event, whatever. I'm not going to read that. So that's part one. He's washing, and I'm not going to go through that. It's gross. Offering is a burnt offering of birds, a dove or a pigeon. I think I've had dove once. I mean, I'm not vegetarian, but in any event, if somebody's vegetarian or vegan, I compliment them. It's a little, you know, I mean, I was almost vegetarian a while. All right. So I'm just not going to do that. Offering made by fire and aroma pleasing to the Lord. What? Does God have a nose? All right. Someone brings a grain offering to the Lord. Flour pour. Yeah. This grain offering. I'm not going to go over the rules of what the offerings are. Let's see. Blah blah. No offense. I'm looking through. Reading as an agnostic, showing my thoughts. Not pre-read anything. Nothing I've read so far has been pre-read. On several occasions, I have flipped to see how long something is. That's it. I've not read any of this since I was probably 19 to 21 years old. All right, grain offerings, fellowship offerings. Head of his offering, okay. Offers a fellowship, I don't know, whatever. Fat cover, gross. Kidneys with fat, whatever, dude. Okay, handle the offering, slaughter it. So again, oddly specific ways of presenting, I don't know, just what we consider rituals. I don't know. Okay, sprinkle. This is gross. Lasting ordinance for the generations to come. You may not eat any fat or any blood. What? People eat all the time. I don't know. Whatever. Sin offering. Anyone sins unintentionally. Okay. So I guess that's just stuff that, you know, I'm just reading. I'm going fast, dude. I'm not playing right now. Sin offering, if you sin unintentionally. During the priest sins, bring a bull. So they have to pay with their meat. I mean, they're animals. They're livestock. I'm just going to say this is odd to me. This is weird. No offense. I'm just. What? He must take outside the rest of the bull. He must take outside the camp. I don't know. Let's see. When they become aware, they bring a bull. More rules. I'm not reading all that. Leader sins unintentionally, does what is forbidden. No, but I mean, I don't know. What I'm trying to get at is people use this as a weaponized thing. They'll pick a part of this or any other book, and they'll weaponize it. They'll use just the quote they want, and then they ignore the rest of it. What part is true and what part isn't is simply an issue of weaponization of that. to use it to further a cause or hatred, really, is what it is. Wanting to hate people and using a book to do it. All right, I'm not reading all that. I'm glancing. This is gross. I saw blood on finger, put on the horns. What? I'm not doing all that. All right. He was bringing female without defect. Okay, slaughter it for a sin offering. Whatever. If a person sins because he does not speak up when he hears a public charge to testify regarding something he has seen or learned about, he will be held responsible. So, in other words, they want you to, let people know if something bad happens, I guess. When a person touches anything ceremonially unclean, whatever that means, human uncleanliness. Well, you don't want to be touching things like that. All right. A person thoughtlessly takes an oath to do anything, though he's unaware of it, in any case when he knows of it, he'll be guilty. Wow. Oh, wow. So he could take a thoughtless oath and be held guilty. Anyone is guilty in these ways must offer God's animals, slaughter them, burn them, etc., I presume. I don't know. Burnt offering 2 young pigeons. Oh, great. If he can't afford a lamb. Wring its head from its neck, not severing it completely. Gross, man. Sprinkling blood. Gross. Come on. I'm not going to pretend I'm righteous to the point where I'm like, I don't know what, animal, how they get. This is just weird, though. Weird. Guilt offering. Person commits a violation of sins unintentionally in regard to any of the Lord's holy things. Lord, person, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading that either. The Lord said to Moses, anyone sins. I'm just not reading that. Burnt offering. More about burnt offerings. I don't know. I'm not doing it. Grain offering. More rules about grain offerings. Sin offering. Slaughter for the Lord place. Oh my goodness. This is so weird. Okay. Regulations. I'm just not, nah. It's more the same, more rules about how to atone or do offerings. I don't know. All right, let's get to number 8 and we'll quit. Fellowship offering. Cakes. I saw cakes. That's cool. Cakes of bread. Wafers made without yeast. Specific rules. I just don't. These are just probably traditions that were passed down. People did them, and then they say that God told Moses to do it. None of it was written down, obviously, until much, much later. But in any event, so the priest gets some of this, I guess, brings a fellowship with his own hands. He used to bring the fat together with the breast. Whatever part of the animal it is. It's weird. I have taken the breast that is weighed and the thigh that is presented and have given them to Aaron the priest. I don't know. Another weird. Like, what the heck moment are we talking about here? All right. That concludes verses 1 through 7 of Leviticus. I'm just not reading exquisite details of traditions passed down that, are supposed to be, animal sacrifices and such. All right. Leviticus 8 will be forthcoming. Y'all have a good day.